Hey guys, what's up? It's MadCap, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys my 125cc SSR pit bike as well as my 40cc pit bike. And I'm also going to be using this video as a bit of a guide on what type of pit bike or dirt bike that you're planning on getting, and this might help you guys decide on which one you would like to purchase. Alright, so first I'm going to show you guys my 125cc SSR pit bike. Now, first off, I'm going to talk about my opinion, and then I'm going to go ahead and get into the statistics. So, starting off, this is a really, really nice bike. I absolutely love it. I bought it in November of 2016, and I've had it for about 5 months now. This is honestly just a wonderful bike, and I would definitely recommend purchasing the SSR brand. Now, depending on your size, if you're a bit bigger, if you're over 180 pounds or so, I would go a little bigger, depending on your size. But if you're, in the 100 pound to 150 pound range, this would be a great bike for you. This can handle up to probably 400 pounds, even 500 pounds, depending. It's really good. I've actually rode with 2 people on it several times before, and it hasn't had a problem. Still has plenty of horsepower. All you have to do is just shift it down. If you have a manual or a semi-automatic. However, if you have an automatic, then it might be a little bit tougher for you to get up hills. However, if you get what I have, or similar to what I have, it should not have any problems with horsepower. It actually has a 7.5 horsepower rating, I think, which is quite a bit for a dirt bike, and it also has a lot of torque as well. It really takes off pretty fast. At the very end of this video, I'll show you guys video clips of me riding around so you guys can kind of get to see how loud it is and how fast it is and everything. So let's go ahead and talk statistics now. I got this for about $750, but that was online, and that was during Black Friday sales, so you might want to expect around $1,000 for a really good quality bike. Now, the only problem I had was the tires. As you can see, my tires have gone a little bald. Definitely make sure that you get good tires, because that's important on these things, as well as the chains. The chains that come with it, which I still have my stock chain. It actually ended up breaking on one of my friend's SSRs, so definitely keep an eye on the chain. Its top speed, it can go about probably 50, 55 miles an hour, depending on your weight. I think some people can get it up to 60. So it's definitely good. It handles really well at top speed. I haven't had any problems. Its gas tank capacity is about 0.8 gallons, which can get you about 50 to 60 miles on one ride if you need to. However, this is a pit bike, so most likely you'll just be doing off-roading or short rides to a friend's house, or wherever you need to get. So one more thing I wanted to talk to you guys about before I move over to my 40cc was I got this really cool back brake light. Here's the name of the company right there if you guys need to check that out. I'll put that in the description as well. It has really good lighting. It can blink, and it can also just be solid. And yeah, it's extremely bright. I think it's probably the brightest light that you can get on the market, and it's pretty cheap. I got it for about $15. And then the light, I got a pretty bright headlight. I just taped it on there, but you could probably put it on there more professionally if you wanted to. It's pretty bright. I'd say it's equivalent to maybe a stock motorcycle. Alright guys, so next we're going to be checking out my 40cc pit bike, which I actually recently picked up on eBay for about $325, I think was the final total, depending on your location. Shipping costs may vary, but this is a pretty cool pit bike. I actually like it a lot, to be honest. Now, it's not the fastest pit bike in the world. It can go about 30 miles an hour or so, depending on your weight. I definitely don't recommend getting this if you are over around 5'6" or so, because I'm a bit taller than that, and I have a pretty tough time riding on it, and some of my friends who are even taller than me have an even harder time riding. However, it does do okay, and it can get you pretty far. The only problem with it is that its base acceleration, its torque, is not very good. You really have to get on the gas, and you'll see in the video, you really have to floor it first. But once it gets going, it does alright, it does fine and everything. But you definitely need to keep an eye on that, and you definitely need to, whenever you're riding, especially for the first 3 times, but always keep both hands on the handlebar, because I actually fell whenever I first got it. I actually fell on it and got hurt pretty bad because I wasn't paying attention to how the front wheel works. Sorry about the train noise, guys. But I haven't paid attention to how the front wheel, if you lift up on that, if you try to do a wheelie while you're going, most likely you'll fall off. You'll probably just fall off, and it won't be good. So make sure not to do any wheelies whenever you're riding it, as well as keep both hands on the handlebars, because if you don't, you're probably going to swerve and stuff unless you're really experienced, in which case then you'll be fine. So we're going to talk some statistics about it now. It is a 40cc, like I said, has about 2 horsepower, maybe probably about 1 horsepower to be honest, because it's an automatic. I attempted to find a semi-automatic, but I couldn't find one. So most likely you'll be getting this for a younger, probably your children who are in the ages of probably around 5 to 10 or so. You don't want to go much older than that because once again it starts to become too small of a bike and not powerful enough. So guys, now I'm going to talk to you guys about which is the best type of pit bike for you personally. So these are the size comparisons right here. The 125 of course is going to be much bigger than the 40cc. However, if you are a younger person or a smaller rider and you want to try it out and you're not very good at riding dirt bikes, I actually recommend starting out. I have some tape on here right now, but I actually recommend starting out with an electric razor dirt bike. You can get you can look into that more. I might make a video on those as well. However, if you decide to go gas, definitely pick up probably a 40 or 50cc if you're really young, and they just get bigger and bigger as far as size is concerned. The electric dirt bike right here probably is the size of maybe a 50cc as far as length. This is a 40cc, it's nowhere near as long as that one. So if you're a bigger rider, then definitely go for even up in the 200s. That you get into the actual dirt bikes, and that's just the choice you're gonna have to make. But that becomes pretty pricey. I've seen dirt bikes for $3,000, $4,000, even higher. So if you're looking just for a fun ride, a small pit bike like one of these two might be a great option. So guys, now I'm going to go ahead and show you guys some video of me riding both of them, and you can see just about how loud they are and how fast they are and how much acceleration they have. So stay tuned for that. Alright, first we're going to ride the 125cc.
Now we're going to ride the 40cc.
Just be sure you don't do wheelies, because
That is no fucking good. Now we're gonna ride the 40cc.
Go.
Now we're gonna ride the 40cc. Son of a bitch!
What the heck is it doing? Okay, just redo that.
Let's just start it.